Hello, Laker students and families. Today we are going to be talking to you about post-secondary enrollment options. I'm Miss Landry. I'm one of the counselors, and helping me with this presentation is Cecilia from our Career and College Center. So we're going to be talking about what PSEO actually is. We're going to review how to know if you're eligible for PSEO, what agreements we need you to make to do the PSEO program. We want to make sure that you understand what is a good fit for doing a PSEO, the steps to doing PSEO, and what support you can expect in the PSEO process. So PSEO is unique to Minnesota. It's a dual credit program in which students can earn both high school credit and college credit through enrollment and successful completion of college level classes at the college. So you would be actually going to the college campus and taking the classes there. As we are now in distance learning, a lot of the colleges are also in distance learning mode. So depending on which school you're looking at, you might be doing classes online through PSEO, or you might be going to the college campus. Students can take PSEO part-time or full-time. They can only take PSEO full-time if they're 11th and 12th graders, and we'll get into more of that. But with PSEO, the state pays for the college tuition, fees, required textbooks, all of those things are covered by the state. If you want more information about exactly what that looks like, you can visit the Minnesota Department of Education and look at their PSEO information. Who is eligible to participate in PSEO? For 10th grade students, so this is this year's current 9th grade going into 10th grade, you are eligible to take one PSEO class, and it has to be in a career pathway program. For most of Southwest students, that means taking a PSEO class at Minneapolis Community College or Normandale or another college that has specific career track programs. For 11th and 12th graders, there's no limit on the number of classes that you can take, so you can be a full-time student. However, some of the colleges do have limits on the number of credits that you can earn during a specific grading period. The type of courses that you choose in 11th and 12th grade should match the graduation requirements that you still need to meet to get your Southwest diploma. But there's no restrictions on the types of classes that you can take through PSEO.
So in addition to those eligibility requirements to participate in PSEO, there are also specific requirements provided by each college or university. So each college does set their own PSEO admissions requirements, and these requirements, would include the school looking at your GPA, might be looking at test scores that you submit if you have them available. It might be looking at class rank as well. So it's important for you to check each school and see what specifically they require for their PSEO applicants.
So these are the agreements that we ask students to abide by when participating in PSEO. That you need to understand that you are not only a high school student, but you are also a college student. So you have to follow the systems and processes of both schools while you are PSEO students. You are agreeing to maintain a full-time status, either by taking some classes at Southwest and some classes at the college, or all of your classes at the college. You are responsible for monitoring your grades and making sure that you are meeting all of the requirements of your coursework or course syllabus at the college, as well as the college's other rules and requirements. For example, you are not, if you wish to change a class at the college, you must do it within the college timeline and process, because it will be different from Southwest. And if you are a part-time student, you are still expected to follow your regular schedule with your Southwest classes. You cannot alter your Southwest schedule to accommodate your PSEO schedule.
So how do PSEO courses look on your transcript? All of those courses are going to be recorded on your transcript and are factored into your high school GPA. So on your transcript, it'll include the course title, the credits earned, and what letter grade was earned as well. And then at the conclusion of each semester, each college will send Southwest the transcripts of the college that you were participating in PSEO at.
So because you are creating a permanent college transcript by participating in the PSEO program, we want to make sure that you understand and agree that it's a good fit for you. So we're going to be looking at why you might consider PSEO. Are you feeling that you are independent enough and mature enough to handle the college requirements? Would you personally miss not being involved in your high school community during your junior and senior year, especially if you choose to go full time? And are you actually on track for graduation?
So is PSEO the right fit? One of the big questions that you should be asking yourself is, can you independently manage two separate school systems? So as Ms. Landry mentioned, you are still a Southwest student, but you are also a college student now. So at the college level, you're going to need to register on your own. You're going to need to figure out technology. You are going to be responsible for getting your coursework and assignments turned in. Obviously, with COVID-19, colleges are also being impacted. So figuring out what that means at the college level. And all of this will be done by you. It is your responsibility to be navigating all these responsibilities and requirements, independent of Southwest. At the same time, though, you also have to still be navigating Southwest. So you still need to be attending any meetings that are required of you, completing paperwork, being informed of upcoming events and student responsibilities. And you're also responsibility for completing any requirements at Southwest. So that might be graduation requirements, our My Life Plan activities through classes, anything like that. The important thing to keep in mind is this is a lot of this would need to be a lot of attention to monitoring and responding to your email, because most of that information or updates is going to be communicated in that way. So if you're the type of person who's pretty organized and willing to take initiative to ask for help, and is confident in reaching out, then this might be a good fit for you.
One of the other things to consider is what you're planning to do after high school. So if you're right now planning to attend a four-year college or university, especially a private or out-of-state school, please know that we have heard from college admissions staff that that you only participate with PSEO if you have exhausted all of the advanced coursework options at Southwest High School. So that would mean something like if you started a language, a world language at a high level, and you've taken all of the world language courses that we offer and there are no more left, that's when you would definitely want to be looking at PSEO as an option. Also know that while you will get high school credit for your PSEO classes, all colleges have their own processes and systems for recognizing college credits that are earned not from their college. So sometimes college credits will transfer just fine and sometimes they won't. Just something to consider that you may not be able to transfer your credits. Also, attending an in-state two-year college or an in-state four-year college, if you're doing PSEO and that's your intention, then you definitely want to look at the Minnesota transfer curriculum because that will guarantee a smooth transfer of your credits.
So just continuing on, asking yourself the question, is PSEO the right fit? There are various advantages and disadvantages, and as you can see on this slide, there's a lot of them. We encourage you to check out the PSEO guide. That also has the PSEO opportunity cost list at the end of it, and this PSEO guide can be found on the Southwest website under the counseling department in the PCO section. But just a few advantages. Obviously, you're getting college credits paid by for the state. You get a chance to associate with older students and get a experience a little bit of that college campus environment. And you might be able to be taking expanded course options at more advanced levels. The disadvantages is a little bit longer of a list, so that's an important thing to note out. But some disadvantages might be you are, going to be missing some of that high school experience, whether you're full time or part time. There's a lot of responsibility with you in terms of just navigating everything. So, with increased independence, there comes increased personal and academic responsibility. The required courses may not be available when they're needed or may be full. Your PSEO grades may impact your high school GPA. And again, this is if you participate in PCO, you're building a permanent college transcript as well. So that's something to consider as you're looking into applying to college. So we just encourage you to take a look at this table. And again, make sure you're reflecting to see if PSEO is the best option for you.
So again, we are emphasizing checking out the Southwest webpage that we have available with additional PSEO information. And you will also find there our checklist. So the first thing is to make sure that it's a right fit for you. And then we are asking you to complete the PSEO interest form. It's a Google form. Once you have done those two things, the next step is actually to do the PSEO application. Each college has its own PSEO application, so you would need to go to the college's website and look at their PSEO page. Once you have done that, you do need to fill out, there's a state form from the Minnesota Department of Education that's titled Notice of Student Registration. It has 3 parts to it. You need to fill out the first part and then send it to your counselor to fill out the second part. That will need to be submitted with your PSEO application. And then just double check if there's anything else that the college might need. Some colleges require you to do what's called a credit balance sheet. And again, that would be something that you would need to connect with your counselor on to get completed.
So once you've applied and submitted all the proper paperwork and connected with your counselor to get that finished, if and once you're accepted by the college, you need to connect with your counselor once again, no later than 2 weeks prior to registering for your PSEO classes. During that meeting, you're going to go over your credits and make sure that you're on track for graduation. Your counselor will help you review some of the class courses and provide some guidance on what might be the best courses to sign up for. And then obviously also to answer any questions that you still might have about the process. Once that happens, you'll then need to be registering for your PSEO classes, obviously. And MPS does provide a list of pre-approved courses that you can be taking at the different colleges that offer the PSEO program. So these are courses that MPS has approved as counting for both for high school graduation credit. And that list can be found online at the link provided here. But it's also found on under Step 5 of the Southwest High School PSEO Guide Checklist. So again, really check out that PSEO Guide Checklist. If there are courses that you would like to take at a specific college that are not approved, you do have the opportunity to apply and get them approved. But in order to do that, you have to submit a rigorous course waiver. And again, the link for that can be found under Step 5 of the PSEO Guide Checklist. And then, of course, once you have registered for courses, and your college has confirmed all that, it is your responsibility to then inform your Southwest counselor about your PSEO schedule and work with them to set up your Southwest schedule if you are doing part-time.
So we've included some of the deadlines for PSEO applications of the 3 colleges that the majority of Southwest students attend. So for Minneapolis Community College, which you might know as MCTC, for the spring, their deadline for PSEO is December 1st. For next fall, it would be July 15th. The University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, only accepts applications once a year. You cannot apply and attend for the second semester. You have to start in the fall and do a full year. Applications open on February 1st, and the deadline is May 15th, which is tentative right now. That might change. For Normandale College, again, the spring semester, just like Minneapolis Community College, is December 1st, and the final deadline is July 1st. And that would be for the fall next year. Many of the colleges are also offering their own information sessions. So please take a look at their PSEO pages to see if they have upcoming information sessions, if that's of interest to you.
So the PSEO process does have a lot of steps, but obviously your counselors and the CCC are here to support you with any of the questions you might have. So just to give you an idea of who you can talk to for what, your counselor is definitely the person to go to in terms of making sure that you're on track for graduation, reviewing credits and high school graduation requirements, selecting your PSEO courses. When it comes time to schedule, definitely connecting with them to schedule PSEO and SWHS courses. Your counselors will be the ones who submit the transcripts for the PSEO application, and are also the ones that you need to connect with to fill out that additional paperwork that some schools might require. And they are also a great resource to look to for support on reflecting on your college and career plans and how PSEO might fit into that. Your CCC coordinators are also here to support you, but they are here to support you kind of in a different way. So anything related to completing the PSEO interest form or completing the PSEO application, they're a great resource. Again, kind of coming to talk to us about some of your college and career plans, and if PSEO would be the best thing for you. Discussing how to navigate a college campus is something that you can definitely talk to us. And then if you need help getting connected, more information about a PSEO program or registering for a PSEO info session or figuring out where to apply on the PSEO page for each college and university, you can definitely talk to us as well, and we'll help you there. But both your counselors and CCCs are here to help you throughout this process, so just make sure to reach out.
Thank you so much for listening to us as we've talked about the PSEO program. We definitely encourage you to check out additional information on this opportunity. And again, you can contact the CCC or your counselor if you have any questions. Don't forget to take the Google survey to indicate that you have watched this presentation. Thank you.